Hi, hello, my dear students. Welcome to our channel Rajesh Biology, and I am Rajesh, MSc Zoology. Today, our topic is the Triad system, motor unit, and motor end plate. Triad system. Triad system means you already know this triad. The meaning itself it contains three units or three things. What are the three things means? For example, if it is a sarcolemma, it is what? Just imagine as it is a sarcolemma of a muscle fiber. At some places, in that muscle fiber, at some places, this sarcolemma is inwards like this. It inwards. Okay, and this inversion into the sarcoplasm, it is continuous along the length of the muscle fiber. That means in the diameter, entire diameter, it is inwards. By inwarding this, it forms a groove-like structure, and that groove is like a tube. It is called T-tubule. The best example I'll show with a bottle. So, for example, just imagine as it is a muscle fiber. Inside that some water is there. This is, for example, sarcoplasm, and the bottle outer covering the plastic is sarcolemma. In this bottle also there is some grooves are there. If this groove is very deep and if it is enter into this, it can form a tube-like structure. This type of tube is called T-tubule. T-tubule is nothing but a sarcolemma. Okay, so it is a T-tubule. If it is other than the mammals, any other vertebrates other than the mammals, if we take as an example, this T-tubule is present at the Z line. Where there is a G line, there is a T-tubule is present. If it is, for example, mammals, in the mammals, the T-tubule is not present at the G line. It is present between both actin and myosin, where they are overlapped. At that place only there is, for example, if it is a human being, other than the remaining vertebrates have at the G line, but it is G line, for example, and these are actin, and this is myosin. Where myosin and actin are bind with one another, that means where they are come in contact, at that place only there is a T-tubule. This is the location. Okay, T-tubule is one part of the triad system. What is the remaining? You already know that inside of this there is a sarcoplasmic reticulum. There is what? A sarcoplasmic reticulum, which is a storehouse of calcium. The sarcoplasmic reticulum is what? Storehouse of calcium. We already discussed that previously also. This sarcoplasmic reticulum is also present around the that means it is a lining of sarcolemma. It is a lining of sarcolemma, so it is present around all the muscle fibrils or myofibrils, myofilaments. Okay, so like this, it is present around that. In this sarcoplasmic reticulum only, there is so many myofilaments are present. Now it is like a okay. How can we explain this? Is take some sticks, and all the sticks, if we are covered with a rubber band or a cycle tube, if we cover this, so this is the sarcoplasmic reticulum. In this, these all are the myofibrils, like that the position is. Sarcoplasmic reticulum has two ends on both the sides. Either side of the T-tubule, the endings of the sarcoplasmic reticulum is called terminal cisternae. It is called what? Terminal cisternae. Terminal cisternae. Terminal cisternae is like this. It is a double layered membrane. It is inside there is so many calcium ions, and all these calcium ions are accumulated, and most of the calcium ions are present in the cisternae. They are present at cisternae, and inside, in between these, there is a T-tubule. In between there is a T-tubule. This is the triad system. It is a T-tubule, and these two are cisternae. In that there is what? Calcium ions. These all are calcium ions, for example. These three together called triad system. Okay, and calcium ions are, most of the calcium ions are present in the terminal cisternae of sarcoplasmic reticulum. It is triad system. Now we will discuss what is motor unit and what is motor end plate, what is the difference between these two. Okay, motor unit and motor end plate. Motor unit means a motor neuron. Motor unit contains two things. One is motor neuron. Motor neuron, you know already, nervous system. In nervous system, two types of neurons are there mainly, that sensory neurons and motor neurons in peripheral nervous system. Sensory means which bring the signals from the receptor organs to the central nervous system. Motor neurons means which bring that impulses, motor signals from brain to the effector organ. So it is, imagine as it is a motor unit. Okay, motor neuron it is, and here it is a muscle. It is a muscle of biceps, for example, biceps muscle it is. Okay, this muscle and the motor, like a skeletal muscle or voluntary muscle, and a motor neuron together called, it is what? Voluntary muscle. These together called motor unit. It is called what? Motor unit. Then what is motor end plate means? So many students confuse between these two terms. Motor unit contains two things. One is neuron, another one is muscle. Motor end plate also has both, but it is very specific. Motor end plate is present here. This is a motor end plate. It is also called neuromuscular junction. So it is the synaptic membrane, presynaptic membrane, or motor neurons axon terminal. It is what? Axon terminal. You know already axon terminal has synaptic vesicles. Synaptic vesicles contains neurotransmitters. It has what? Neurotransmitters, some chemicals. It is like a neuromuscular junction. So most of the times here it has acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is only the neurotransmitter which is going to stimulate skeletal muscles to contract. So it is axon terminal, and it is a muscle fiber. So axon terminals of motor neuron and the muscle fibers, the innervated motor neurons axon terminals and that respected muscle fibers, both together form motor end plate. What it is? It is motor end plate. It is also called neuromuscular junction. It is also called what? Neuromuscular junction. Okay, this is the muscle. So if it is a muscle fiber, can you guess what it is then? Yes, this is T-tubule. It is what? T-tubule. So I'll try to enlarge this. It is a T-tubule. Okay, it is a T-tubule which is like a circle. In this there is a sarcoplasmic reticulum. Sarcoplasmic reticulum means it is a terminal cisternae, a part of the end part of the sarcoplasmic reticulum. And this side also. In between these two there is so many myofilaments. These all are myofilaments, both actin and myosin together. So myofilaments are covered by sarcoplasmic reticulum, and the sarcoplasmic reticulum, at some places there is a T-tubule. Where there is a T-tubule, on the both sides there is terminal cisternae. So these three, terminal cisternae on both the sides and T-tubule, these three together called triad system. And this is neuromuscular junction. This gap is called synaptic cleft or neuromuscular junction. This gap is called motor end plate. It is a neuromuscular junction. Okay, it is the axon terminal. And if we come to here, this is what motor neuron and muscle. This is called motor unit. Why this is very important to discuss here means, in the next video we are going to discuss about the muscle contraction, sliding filament theory. Without having some idea about the motor unit and the neuromuscular junction or triad system, it is difficult to understand the sliding filament theory, from where the signals reaches the muscle, from where the calcium ions are released, how it is released. It becomes somewhat confusing. So first you have to know about this triad system, motor neuron, motor unit and motor end plate. Now we can discuss about the sliding filament theory in the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.